In 2019, Schoeman celebrated 100 years in business farming with citrus and maize. From the start of 1919, Carl Schoeman was truly a pioneer, not just in farming and business, but also in caring for the poor.
His heart was to make a success himself, but also include other people in the success and his success story. And the success Schoeman as a company shouldn't be the only success there is. People should be a success in themselves. And so the vision is to be a blessing for our people, our communities, and the country.
With rising poverty and unemployment in the rural areas, Schoeman started the Broad-Based Livelihoods program, the BBL, with Msizi and socio-technical interfacing, two organizations partnering for wide-scale socio-economic development at the grassroots, enabling thousands of families to grow vegetables as a stepping stone out of poverty and into their own successful businesses. The BBL provides a multi-pronged skills development approach consisting of horticulture training, business tools, personal development planning, and biblical principles.
So initially 2015, 16, 17, we focused on farm, and now we have 180 households on the farm, farming and applying these principles, deep trenching, creating their own compost, rotation cropping, and they're also applying the financial principles.
Then, from 2018, the BBL program started spreading beyond the borders of Schoeman Farm. Within a year, the program has reached over 1,000 families in the surrounding communities, providing widespread and immediate socio-economic impact.
The exciting part for me is the off-farm project, the project we have that extends further than the employees of Schoeman.
It started in the nearest villages, but spread quickly, with more and more households applying the BBL principles, growing veggies, handling their finances, and becoming their own entrepreneurs.
The vision is achievable, and it no more depends on only Schoeman and Msizi and socio-technical interfacing. It has its own disciples, and it grows by itself.
The skills taught in the BBL process are easy to master, and every participant is encouraged to tell and teach families and friends, even in neighboring villages. Producers make more producers.
Yeah, they've changed our lives so much, Msizi and Schoeman, because now we know that we can make a life from these things. And if it wasn't of them, we wouldn't have planted this. We would have forced to spend the money that we didn't have.
Success stories keep rolling in, like this lady from Masanteng, who managed to buy her own 5,000-litre Jojo tank with the proceeds from her vegetable sales. Her customer base is growing. She takes orders and delivers to people's homes. So what makes the program so effective? Participants immediately implement what they have learned on their household plots, starting small, using what they already have, and they benefit straight away. Many expand their production and businesses and create greater production and economic benefit. Producers connect with immediate markets, making selling and buying easy. And all of this is local, thereby creating local economic development. When local residents become suppliers of goods and services to the community, an important thing happens. Money, which would have immediately left the community, now circulates at least once more, thereby, yes, growing the very local economy. The program is inclusive, scalable, and suitable to implement in any context, with whatever resources are available to any potential participant.
We thought out the concept of first crawl, then walk, then run, then fly. And I think those people will end up being an inspiration in their communities.
The BBL program continues to encourage its liberating methods to be passed on freely between friends and neighbors. And from village to village, there will be an ever-growing benefit to the communities and the nation, right in line with Schoeman's vision to be a blessing to our people, our communities, and our country.
The only way to alleviate poverty in our areas is to create entrepreneurs who work for themselves, who become their own bosses.
Schoeman believes that if they can reach so many people in a year, and those people continue to do their part to go and reach other people, the effect can be exponential.
I can only think where we'll be in 10 years' time.
Over 1,000 families in 25 villages in Sekhukhune and in Mpumalanga have been reached, across an area spanning 120 kilometers north to south and 70 kilometers east to west. When 1,000 gardens each produce about 200 Rand per week, this would add a whopping 10 million Rand to the local economy every year. This area is home to more than 1 million people. We believe that 10,000 households could be reached by 2025, which could mean every year 100 million Rand direct value added to the GDP of the local economy in one of the poorest areas in South Africa.
The starting point is to start small. Just start with something you're comfortable with continuing. And if you're comfortable to increase. And if you do that, and if 50% of the township does that, 10 years from now we'll have a whole new different area. That's my dream.